What is going on, and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. Of course, if it's your first time here, now is your chance to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and get ready for the earliest and most accurate update information. Today, however, we are focused on the flawless funnel. That is right, we're going to go over some big-time Town Hall 13 bases and talk about ways to achieve funnels to get into the core of these super annoying, as I've heard them called, ring bases that seem to be sweeping Clash of Clans right now. Everybody's using them, and the only way to get in there and wipe it out completely is to achieve the flawless funnel. Now, speaking of flawless, I have put together the flawless team in Raid Shadow Legends. That's right, today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and you'll notice I've played all the way on my own to level 58. I am playing this game every single day, and I'm having a blast. It's really a dark fantasy RPG. It's definitely hardcore. The graphic detail is insane, and there are so many different game modes. A really deep storyline, team up with fellow clan members to take down the clan boss, run through the campaign mode. The dungeons have all sorts of different bosses to defeat, or my personal favorite, PvP. Nothing feels better than taking out the opponent with a beautiful team of champions. Okay, fine, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I think these are some good-looking champions and nobody can argue with the graphic detail. Bring them to the tavern and sacrifice other champions to make yours stronger. Daily login rewards, and let me tell you, the value of the battle pass is insane. I just got to level 100 and unlocked the legendary Whirlim Frost King. The link to download Raid Shadow Legends is in the description. If you haven't tried it already, what are you waiting for? Over 250,000 5-star reviews in the App Store, and if you download using the link, you'll receive 100,000 silver and a free champion Grumbler directly to your inbox. Download now, join my clan, and I'll see you in game. All right, back to the Clash of Clans action. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel with those sponsorships. It really does make a big difference. Right now, I'm going to try to make a difference in your attacking. We're going to look at some flawless funnels, mostly for these really irritating, sometimes difficult to get to ring bases where you've got that town hall isolated. And you can already see Big Aaron, that's right, Ron, who visited, used code Galadon, showed off some of his skills right here, and it's epic. It is beautiful to watch when a funnel goes the right way, and it is so common right now to use the Warden Walk. Drop in that Warden with that extended range, and watch right here as he's getting through the air defense at the top left of the base. There is the first portion of the funnel. Beautifully cleared out this entire area. Make sure no troops go clockwise around towards the outside the top of the base. As we resume the battle, notice the funnel at the bottom of the base has already begun. 6 o'clock, the jump spell, the siege barracks is down, and that means that also is going to be targeting the air defense. Notice that'll be the critical building that needs to go down so that the funnel becomes flawless and not messy. Okay, in the meantime, the Warden is still up, continuing to clear structures near the top, and at the bottom, there it is. Now you've got the flawless funnel. Both of these areas are completely cleared out. The top left, obviously we saw that. Now at the bottom right, there you go. Nowhere else to go, but right down the middle, straight for the town hall, because the earthquake spells have opened that path up wide. And notice right here, Aaron knows he doesn't need to use anything to get through that outer wall because there's no other building for those units to target. They're going to get through the P.E.K.K.A.s melting right through that level 13 wall, right towards the core, and boom. Hog Riders out of the siege barracks. They help just kind of provide a little bit of insurance, getting some of those defensive structures down at the bottom, but in the core, that is right, the Yeti Smash does the job. There goes your town hall, and Aaron is on his way to a 3-star. All of the spells getting mass value in there because not only A, did they get funneled directly to the town hall, took it down easily, but 2, they're in a very tight group, nowhere else for them to go, so you're going to see maximum value out of any sort of spells over there, especially Rage, and Aaron still has one left as they work their way towards the Eagle Artillery, but you can already see that this attack has gone his way. The Archer Queen just now goes down. The Royal Champion still has her ability. She will shortly use it, and that is going to sew it up on the far right-hand side of this base. The Eagle takes a long time to go down, but notice that is a big group of Yetis right there. And man, the Yetis, such a cool addition to the game. It has been so fun to watch them just annihilate bases. And they remind me a bit of the P.E.K.K.A.s in that late in an attack, it can feel like maybe you don't have a chance at a 3-star. A few Yetis with a backpack full of Yeti mites, they're going to do the job. And sure enough, the last defense is out of here, and Aaron is going to pick up the 3-star. So it really comes down to the funnel, and yes, of course, it is easy to get a little bit lazy, to spam, spray and pray, and just kind of hope that your units go that direction. But let's take a look at another well-executed, perfect, flawless funnel, this one by Tribe Gaming, none other than my good friend EveCheck. And notice, yes, of course, this is a CWL attack, so EveCheck had a chance to study the base and bring a tailored army and spell composition here. He's just got the 4 earthquakes, no jump spell needed. But again, watch as he begins with the Warden Walk at 9 o'clock, the earthquake to open the path to the middle. So we're seeing a trend develop here between the first 2 attacks. Take out the resistance that draws the troops to the corners, get them down the middle, and that big open area from the earthquake, always amazing value. Now watch at 12 o'clock as EveCheck very carefully breaks through the wall at the top, and that is going to ensure that that funnel is indeed flawless. In the meantime, yes, he's got both of the funnels working at the same time, top and bottom, and right here, get ready as the Grand Warden is just about to get through right there. The air defense is down, and this entire shaded area is completely clear. No question, no units are headed that direction. At the top, again, beautiful and clear. With the earthquake, we have this direct path. Everybody headed straight for the town hall, and although there's still a wall around the town hall, that is why EveCheck brought bowlers, and they are going to bowl a perfect 300 against this base as they roll right in towards the core. And notice the support, the Hog Riders again clearing buildings, and now the Royal Champion coming in just around the 1 o'clock position. Great, again, spell timing and placement as it all comes down to those hero abilities, especially the Grand Warden. It felt like that ability was a little bit early, but actually perfect timing as the units go right through the Gigabomb explosion out the back door. The last scatter shot goes down, as do the defending heroes, and EveCheck on his way to an easy 3-star right here. Beautiful to watch when this is well executed. And notice the CC Lava Hound, not really a factor. Obviously, that is something that EveCheck considered when he dropped the Royal Champion. You do not want to tie up the Royal Champion on a Lava Hound early, and notice she is going to get tied up right here. Ideally, the Lava Hound never pops, but luckily EveCheck was so far into this attack and so many troops were left that there is no problem getting through the remainder. He actually saves the poison spell and uses it on those lava pups after the Hound pops. And he's making this look easy. In fact, he's making this look so easy that I feel like, well, your man Galadon has got to get out there and give it a try himself, right? I mean, if they can do it, I can do it. And to be honest, I've had a little bit of practice. We have been doing this in Legend League for a while, the Warden Walk. This is a different base than we've seen earlier in the episode, but also, again, a centered town hall where a good funnel is going to get those units all the way into the core. Now, it won't be without mistakes, but part of the reason I'm showing this replay is the fact that a less than flawless attack can get a pretty much flawless funnel and get your units right in towards the core. So it took me a while to try to think about where I wanted to go here, where the Eagle is, where the Clan Castle is as well, can be a factor. Here comes your Grand Warden, and notice, obviously, he's going to funnel at 12 o'clock easily, and again, the key building will be the air defense. So often, that seems to be the building that hinges on the flawless funnel. On the left-hand side at 9 o'clock, I drop in a P.E.K.K.A. and a jump spell right here to try to get everybody through. Now, I will tell you that this is obviously a less confident funnel than the earlier attacks. I actually saved the wall record to make sure we headed right down the middle. But right here, as we freeze the frame, check it out, 12 o'clock. There it is, air defense down. That portion of the funnel is complete. Now we just need to concern ourselves with the left side of the funnel, as it was a little bit sloppy, but notice the gap between the air defense, the archer tower, the wizard tower right there. There, as the wizard tower goes down, the earthquake went down as well. And if we freeze the frame right here, you'll see with the wall wrecker, nowhere else to go but down the middle. Right there, everybody headed into a beautifully created opening. And, yes, okay, I realize looking back at this, there was really no need for the wall wrecker. but I just didn't have the confidence to make sure that we got through those walls, and sure enough, here we go. Now it just comes down to spell timing and placement. Look at the massive number of troops, of defenses, of damage, of everything, of spells. It's just a mess. I'll admit, I'm a little bit just going spam right here and just kind of hoping things work out. I didn't account for the clan castle troops coming out. I did drop the poison in amongst pretty much every other spell that I could, and somehow, somewhere, everybody emerges from the core of this base on their way throughout the rest of the base, so it feels good. But here is the point of the battle where it kind of seems like, are we going to get the 3-star? Look at the Royal Champion, though. She has cleared the entire left side of this base of any defenses, and that makes the difference. On the right-hand side, the Archer Queen has somehow survived as well. Even without any healers, she is going to get great value up there. She's got her ability, the King has his ability, and again, lots of P.E.K.K.A.s are around to blast slowly but surely through the remaining buildings. And yes, Royal Champion, I still feel like, holy cow, she is overpowered. I mean, I'm not calling for a nerf or anything, but man, doesn't it feel like the Royal Champion just has this ability to hang on at the end of a battle? When she's down to 10-20% health, she just goes and goes and goes. And it really, again, comes down to the funnel, the beginning of this attack. If you can get everybody in there, they're going to soak up all of the value of those free spells, of those rage spells, of the Warden's ability. And that makes all of the difference in these attacks. The cleanup easy. Plenty of time left on the clock. Another 40 trophies in Legend League using the flawless funnel. Let me know what you guys think. If you've got other tips that you would like to share with me, please leave it down in the comments. In the meantime, thank you for gently depressing the like button, making it happy. Get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind, be blind, I'll see you all back here again tomorrow, Galafam, for more full attacks. Galadon, be honest. Are you better at flawless funnels or flawless fails?